You keep being you. So my belief, honestly, is that society in two levels plays a role here. Number one, in the creation of all the trauma that makes Sha'Carri easily triggered. But then number two, enabling enabling behavior that that most of us consider to be unacceptable. And tell me if y'all, if anybody in the room understands where I'm coming from on this. I'm not trying to look down on nobody or disrespect anybody, but when Sha'Carri had her first little incident, and I said, when remember she got smoked by the Jamaicans back in 2021 and was cussing on NBC, and I said, this girl's gonna lose millions of dollars because of this. She's going to lose lots of opportunities because of she's going to need to keep her cool and learn how to not be so arrogant and be a good damn sport. Be gracious whether you win or you lose. Like, for example, the beautiful sprinter in Jamaica. What's her name? Shelly Ann Fraser Price. Right? You would never see Shelly Ann Fraser Price do that. You would never see Allison Felix do that. You would never see Gabby Thomas do that. Right? So my point is to say that, do you think that maybe Nike putting that ad up and literally saying, I don't believe that they did it by accident. I think that they thought about it and said, oh wow, we're gonna strike while the iron's hot. Everybody's talking about her. Maybe she'll get a reality show. People will pay her millions of dollars to act ghetto and crazy because that's what reality shows are built on. They build whole industries on ghetto, ratchet, crazy behavior. So I almost feel when you talk about society, I'd like for you to comment on this. So I'll be quiet. I feel like as a society that they encourage and incentivize young Black people to destroy their lives in public because it makes for good TV. And then they get money and they say, haha, you can't tell me nothing because I'm getting money and blah, blah, blah. The whole time, your whole life is burning to the ground, but you're doing that because white folks will put money in your pocket. They'll never pay you to be a Black man. They'll never pay you to be a Black woman. They'll never pay you to be educated and intelligent, but they'll always pay you to be a nigga. And that's what bothers me. Babe, what say you?
I don't know if we can put all of that on society. You're saying society is what made her into who she is. That's what I heard you say. And I don't think that we need to necessarily, that's a big claim. That's a bold claim, boys. Society made her into what she is. No, her home life and environment made her into what she really is. Now, does society find that person and take them and plaster them across the whole world to see as a representative of us? Yes. Can society and the media, let's just talk about it. Can the media find healthy representation of Black people and choose to promote that? Yes, they could definitely do that. But I think that's a bold claim to say that society made Sha'Carri who and what she is. No, I think her home life and environment made her who and what she is. I think that, like all of us and any of the Sha'Carris out there, it is your background is important for who and what you are. But you can consciously make the choice to do better and to be better, even given the circumstances. You always have a choice to operate from a place of fear or operate in a place of love, or just to have some self-awareness or understand how some of your home life environment affects you now. And you can start integrating that. You can become healed. It's not a done deal for anybody. So yeah, you're right. The BET Hip Hop Awards is promoting aspect of anybody who's been a conquered race of people. Yes, you can promote some of the negative images of us. I think that's definitely what they're doing. And they're showing the results of this. And maybe that's the agenda of media, is to make sure that we don't see ourselves in this positive light. It's frustrating because Sha'Carri's reality is not the reality of me and you.